Rainbows in the sky, let's fly away like a bird. You're free to see the boundless face of the earth. Let the wind blow you like a knife and glide away. Far beyond the clouds, you'll find another place. If the road ahead seems so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Don't be afraid. You got the power to get through the darkest nights. Chala. Zooming round and round in the sky like a coaster. Hold on tight, or you may find yourself trapped in a maze. When that happens, you may think you will never find your way. At the past, you may take seem all the same. If the road ahead should lead you so cold and gray, when night never turns to day, don't you be afraid. Go and fly away. Chala, hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it lies a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest night. Hey chala. No time to hesitate. Go on and search the earth. Within it is a magic surprise. Oh, chala, hey chala. Be cool, don't be afraid. You got the power to get you through the darkest nights. Chala.
ELW proudly presents KliqBait Wrestling. What is going on, peoples? This be your boy Smith, as always, joined by my North American thick boy tag team partner, Mattitude 22. What is going on, Matt?
Oh, just getting ready for this monumental Raw, if you will.
Yeah, it's just gotten started. We got a little vignette narrated by Triple H, kind of giving us the history of wrestling, I guess, and told through the lens of WWE. So far, looking pretty good.
I said, like I'm expecting a big show tonight. I'm thinking, like the first Raw in the Netflix era. They've been hyping it up. Hopefully, hopefully they're gonna knock our socks off tonight. Hopefully we'll get some surprises.
Well, we'll be going
Like I
over this
said,
for most of the night, but we do have like a bit of Wrestle Kingdom and Dynasty to talk about, so we'll try to pepper that in when we can. Did you catch Russell Kidman Dynasty, by the way, Matt?
I watched them both.
Nice. What's going on, Kyle? What's going on, Ian? Welcome to the show. I hope y'all got your Netflix ready for Raw, baby. And Triple H. I can hear you. Well, you good? What happened?
Huh?
Oh, no, never mind.
I like they're keeping the ring, all like hidden.
Yeah.
There's a big Fortnite logo in the ring. Yeah.
The big Fortnite logo in the ring.
Oh man,
We love
the
Fortnite.
logos
Come
in the
on. We love Fortnite.
yeah, I mean I like Fortnite, but it's just the nature of like, when you think about like these guys like risking their lives, in the ring, only to be like only to for Fortnite to be there.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait, is the ring
Okay,
mat gonna be
Papa
black?
Paul.
Because I know SmackDown's ring mat is blue now. So this is gonna be black. It's gonna be a black mat?
Looks that way.
Ooh.
Black with white Fortnite logo.
Black with Fortnite.
Raw is Fortnite.
So Raw is Fortnite, ladies and gentlemen. We got a black mat. Oh wow. Love Fortnite. So what's the first match gonna be for Raw is Netflix?
It'll be a 4-way for the Fortnite championship.
About to find out. Is it Pentagon? It's Pentagon. The Rock! The final boss!
Oh, there you go.
Finally! And he still got that damn belt, too. Because he is the people's champion.
I mean, tonight's a pretty big night for the Bloodline. We got the match between Solo and Roman for the necklace.
The Hula
So
Fala? The Hula Fala?
yeah, that's right. So kind of fitting that The Rock is here.
The final boss. Bro, look at all the product placement in the ring, bro. I mean, I guess this is the price you pay, right?
I'm sort of like I'm sort of gonna like I'm sort of gonna nitpick a little bit. I don't like the 360 like setup. I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of looks off to me. Like I don't like the fans behind the entrance stage or whatever,
Well,
you
I
know?
think they only did that because they just knew they were selling more seats. So it's basically taking advantage of the real estate. And it's like, if hey, we can sell more seats, why do we need the bigger Titantron? Because hey, we're gonna, we're selling more seats, we making more money.
Like from a business standpoint, I totally agree. Like that totally makes sense. I don't know. I'm a traditionalist. Oh my god, fucking Pat McAfee. Such a fucking goof, that guy.
A word rocks the high chief. Word.
Does that like have any meaning? Like is that like a real thing or
And so,
like I
yes,
I
it
was thought
is. It is.
okay. Like so like what does that mean? Like what does that detail
It just
like?
means like you're the tribal elder. You're the chief. You're the head of the table. That's what it means. You are
Okay, so
respected.
like
You are respected among your people.
okay, so like let's say they're having like a family get together, like I don't know if they celebrate like Thanksgiving or whatever. I don't know, I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm just saying like let's say they're having like a family get together and like the whole family gets together, then you know, like The Rock is kind of like he's the literal head of the table, like
Yeah.
kind of something like that, I guess.
You're the family elder. You're the person people come for the sage wisdom. You're that guy. You're the one that if someone in the tribe has a conflict, the tribal chief, they will fucking settle the dispute. He's that
Okay.
guy.
I wish I was Samoan.
We all wish we were Samoan.
I just gotta be like fucking boring vanilla.
Gotta be Canadian.
Yeah. It's like I'm like the worst combination.
So how long you think this rock promo is gonna go for? That we have unlimited time.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. It's like again, like maybe I'm just gonna kind of be like nitpicky, but kind of Could we not have kicked this off with a match? Like, what a buzzkill.
Rock already dropping curse bomb. Rock already cursing. Look at this guy. My man Rock already cussing. My man Rock already cussing out here in these streets.
You see, like, supposedly, like, he holds more shares. Like, he owns more shares in the WWE than, like, the entire roster's,
I
like,
mean, Rock
salary.
owns the business now. He's an investor. He's got to sell it to the people.
Who's all these guys?
We love Squid Games. I didn't see Squid Games 2 yet, but we love Squid Game. Cody Rhodes.
Why is
Adrenaline
Cody
in my soul.
in,
Cody Rhodes
why is
is
Cody
getting
in the
old.
crowd? Why is
Because
Cody in the crowd?
he's on SmackDown and this is Raw.
Well, but is he on SmackDown? Like, he's on all of the promotional material for Raw.
Roman Reigns. He's going to acknowledge Roman Reigns.
Man, I was kind of hoping Cody was gonna like come out and like interrupt The Rock or something. What a what a buzzkill.
Oh man, The Rock, man, he knows how to captivate an audience. He's electrifying. Oh man, I love Final Boss
Wow,
Rock entrance music. And you
wow.
know what?
We gonna do
It
some
only took 30 minutes, bro. No,
we gonna
I'm
do
wrong.
some
20
wrestling.
minutes. It only took 20 minutes.
We gonna do some wrestling at some point.
Hey, listen, he needed his 20. He had to get his 20 minutes in, okay?
Will there be any wrestling matches on this show?
Is that Bobby Lashley? Is Bobby Lashley behind Cody?
That's
Nah, nah.
racist.
Oh, we're doing tribal combat first? What?
Whoa, I kind of thought this would be the main event.
You and me both. Okay. That was not
All right.
that escalated quickly. That escalated quickly right there, man. Okay.
All right. All right. All right.
You asked for wrestling, man. You did ask for wrestling. Bro.
It's
They's like, all right. They's like, all
probably
right, you talking all that shit over there, Matt. Here's the main event. Here you go.
probably they were like, okay, like this is gonna be the main event. Rock, you're gonna get involved. And The Rock was like, I don't think so. I got better things to do. You got to put this match on first so The Rock can get his ass out of here.
I gotta take my kids. I gotta take my kids to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
You think I'm gonna sit here for 3.5 hours? Hell no. Probably.
You
I'm
think I'm
going.
gonna stay
I
here for
got work.
3.5 hours?
I got a movie to make and kids to take to school.
I got Moana reshoots, damn it.
Word. I got Moana reshoots I gotta do.
It didn't test well. I gotta go do some reshoots. I'm not sticking around for 3.5 hours. You put that match on first.
I noticed the hard camera side of the arena is mostly suits and celebrities.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of industry people over there. Mostly probably Netflix executives and shit. TKO people.
Yeah. Yeah, I would suspect.
And there's like a few celebrities behind Cole and McAfee, but like I noticed the hard camera side is like, yeah, it seems to be that's where all the executives are over there. Because that side's looking very Saudi Arabia like, while the rest of the arena is just full of people.
Yeah, they got all the big wigs.
Yeah, sitting on that. But I like it, like I said, they put them on the hard camera so you don't see them as much.
Since you kind of brought up Saudi Arabia, how do you kind of feel about the 2026 Royal Rumble being in Saudi Arabia?
I heard it today and I kind of brushed it off, but now that you said it again, that sounds terrible.
I kind of don't like that.
Now we're gonna have a bodysuit rumble. Bodysuit rumble,
Yeah,
y'all get ready for the bodysuit rumble. The bodysuit rumble. The
yeah.
bodysuit rumble. Watch 30 women in the bodysuit rumble.
I kind of don't like that they're doing like big pay-per-views in like Saudi now. Like I don't know. Like Saudi, they already have their own shows, you know? Like they got the Crown Jewel, they got whatever else. They got the King and Queen of the Ring, like you got Crown Jewel, like you got
Yeah,
something else. I
then
don't
again,
remember.
now we gotta watch the
Super
rumble
Showdown.
early in the afternoon. Now,
Yeah,
come on, man.
yeah, like that's what I mean. Like I don't want to start. I don't want to start seeing that. I don't want to start seeing the big pay per views. Like I don't want WrestleMania to be in Saudi. You know, like I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't want. Well, first off, I don't want it in Saudi Arabia, and I don't want to watch the Royal Rumble at 12 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And like I know it. I know it shouldn't make a difference, but it does. But it's like I don't want to watch the women's rumble and see a bunch of fucking bodysuits, man. I don't
Yeah, I don't
know.
want that too.
I don't
I don't
know.
want to see a bunch of fucking women in bodysuits.
Yeah, I kind of don't like that.
I don't want to see 30 women rumbling in a bodysuit. Okay? Don't want to see 30 women rumble in a bodysuit. Not even coming
Yeah,
out to their official ring gear because they all got to wear bodysuits.
yeah, I don't know. I kind of don't
I
like
don't want to
that.
see fucking Saudi propaganda segments in my fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Like you said, they got their pay per view, they got their crown jewel, they got their whatever they want to call it, whenever they want to call it. That's it. Y'all don't get the majors, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, they
like you
got the
got
majors. You got the Rumble now, so it's like, yeah,
yeah, it's like you get the King of the Ring, you get superstar, you get the Superstar Showdown, you get the Crown Jewel. Like they get a lot of like big shows that they treat like big shows. I don't want to start seeing like pay-per-views go there. Like I don't know. I'm like yeah, me too. I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to watch the Royal Rumble at 12 in the afternoon. Like I guess I could just watch
like
it
I said, we're
whenever. But
already having to deal with if they do any European shows, so you got to watch shit in the afternoon. But those are themselves. Those were Pacific pay per views. They're not giving you WrestleMania at 12 or Survivor Series. Those were Clash at the Castle. Those Bash in Berlin. Those were no special events for
yeah,
those things, so no one cares if, oh, okay, I gotta watch it at 12 in the afternoon. But WrestleMania, nah, man, I need my shit at like 8 p.m., 7 p.m.
it's it's like when you think like the women's Royal Rumble. You know, okay, like let's say like I don't know, like hypothetically, let's say like I don't know, like let's say the 2026 Royal Rumble, like let's say like Roxanne Perez wins the Royal Rumble, right? Then every time they do a highlight package of Roxanne Perez winning the Royal Rumble, it's gonna be her in a bodysuit.
Yeah, I'm not, I am not okay with Royal Rumble in Saudi fucking Arabia.
Yeah, I got to admit I was kind of like that kind of bummed me out.
I don't. How you feeling about the new ref look? Got a new shirt. Not bad.
That's all right. Yeah, not too bad.
I mean, we're definitely going for, I will say, you're welcome, WWE, because you know who rocks black mats with white ropes? ELW. ELW. Been doing it now for 2 years. I see they took some inspiration. Well, we did have that partnership for a while, so I understand. I understand. Don't believe me? Go to ELW. Proof is in the pudding, son. You know who won 2 beautiful bobbies on that kind of match? North American Thick Boys. That's who.
That's right. The only two-time winners.
Only 2-time beautiful Bobby winners. The
I kind of I kind
rings.
of I kind of feel like we're going to get like a Paul Bearer like Mankind thing.
Oh, we got commercials. Let's see how many commercials we get. Okay, so we got a commercial for Snickers because they're sponsored by Snickers, of course.
Oh, whoa, I have something totally different.
What you got?
I'm watching a video package that's talking about the history of all the bloodline, like all the Samoans in WWE. Like I got like a video package like hyping up this match.
Oh, okay. Yeah, ELW's been rocking a black canvas, black tarp and white rings ropes for a while now.
Doesn't have the Fortnite logo though.
Nah, it just has the ELW logo on it though. No sponsorships. We got Tito's for that. I thought about that at one time, but I was like, nah, that's okay. But like I said, I see WWE was taking some inspiration Taking inspiration. Not really, no, but it'd be funny if it was, though.
You know they'd be watching this show. Who invented the Hurt Business? It was us.
That's right. Non-essential wrestlers. Non-essential wrestlers. You know I love them. New Nation.
Mm-hmm.
But while we're doing commercial, we might as well kind of talk about Wrestle Kingdom and Dynasty, because some things went down. We got new champions. Like I said, you know me, I'm bad with names, so I'm not gonna pretty much go in too much order. I'm just gonna kind of highlight the things I do remember. Like we do have a never open weight champion in Kenosuke Takeshita, who's also the AEW
Yeah,
International Champion, which I heard he's got a year contract with New Japan as well now.
yeah, yep.
So does that mean we
So
see
pretty
less of
good.
the International Champion?
Yeah, I think the again, I kind of think that's the drawback is that means that now he's probably gonna be splitting his time a lot more. So we'll probably see less of them
But then I would
in
feel like if that's the
AEW.
case, then have him drop that international title.
Agreed, agreed.
If he's gonna be doing
Especially,
less time, because I feel like Takeshita would rather be in New Japan right now than he would AEW.
I think so too, and I agree. Like if it's gonna be a thing where he's gonna be going back and forth, I would say then yeah, have him drop the international title. Like he's got the never open weight title right now anyway. So whenever he comes back to AEW, he'll have that with him. So if that's kind of the case, because I don't want to see the international title out of play. Like it's kind of a thing where like with Pac's schedule, like now Pac is back home, like he's back home, he's taking some time off. That means like the six-man titles are basically non-existent right now.
Which I don't know why AEW doesn't adopt Freebird rules, because they seem to not want to.
I don't know. So I don't want the same thing to kind of happen to the international title. But yeah, the Wrestle Kingdom match between Takeshka and Shingo, I thought that match was really good. I thought that was almost like a match of the year contender.
Yeah, that's a good match. Another one was the match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. We got new champions on that one as well.
The ladder match,
Yeah,
yeah, that was pretty good.
that was a good match.
We got a new global champion. Yoda Suji beat David Finley.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. That was an okay match.
Hmm.
Um, New IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions in the Young Bucks.
Yeah,
So I guess what they gonna be spending some time in New Japan for a while, I guess.
I don't know. The way they were kind of talking was almost like almost the opposite. Like they're taking the titles back to the states, but I would assume that they would have to show up in Japan at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool to see the Young Bucks in
So next
Kim Gold
question, though.
in
Next
in
question for
Japan.
you, Matt. How soon before Mina Shirakawa is at NXT? Because I can't see the reason why
Mia
she
Shirakawa.
lost that match to Mercedes Moné, and now she got all these belts.
Probably not. I don't see her going to NXT.
Where do you see her going?
She's signed. She's still signed with Stardom.
Is she? For how long?
Yeah. I don't know.
But I'm just like, why are you losing to Mercedes Moné? I mean, she is so overrated. But we're back to the
I don't
action.
know. Maybe probably probably the promoter of Rev Pro had the opportunity to get Mercedes, and he was probably like, yeah, he's probably like, hey, like Mercedes is a bigger draw than Mina Shirakawa, and like I said, Mercedes having the British Women's Championship, that's big for Rev Pro, man. Like that's gonna put a lot of new eyes on their product. Like if she shows up to Dynamite with the British Women's title, that puts a lot of new eyes on Rev Pro. So that's probably why. Like it was probably like it's like a good
But she got
business
the
move
other
for
belt
them.
too. That I forget what it's called. Because she took both of Mina's belts.
I don't know. I don't even know. But I don't even know if that's like is that just like a novelty title or I don't know if that's
Nah,
like an actual
that's
championship.
another title she won from another like independent promotion.
Okay, then yeah, like it's better for those independent promotions, man.
I guess so.
Like I said, like I said, like Mercedes showing up to Dynamite with the British Women's title, that's big for them.
The match itself, I thought
I
was a little just kind of mid though.
like Mina Shirakawa was kind of mid.
I mean, it's mostly looks. We should, let's be real.
Yeah, like all right. So are you on commercial?
Yeah, more commercial.
So see, I'm still watching the match. Like for me, like the match is still going on.
Also, you get no picture in picture, huh?
Yeah. So I think like only 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 America has commercials. Everywhere else in the world, there's no commercials.
That's crazy.
You guys really got fucked on this deal.
I need to get my VPN set up for Canada then. Fuck it.
Yeah.
In fact, hold on a second.
Solo just slammed Roman into the barricade.
Oh, I do like you can rewind on Netflix, so you can go back too.
That's cool.
That's good to know. Also, what was I about to say? Oh, the Wrestle Kingdom. Zack Sabre Jr. Ricochet had a good match.
Yeah, that was a good match.
But
Though I would argue the Gabe Kidd Kenny Omega match, like I think that probably should have been the main event.
yeah, that was a good match too.
Like the Zack Saber Jr. Ricochet match, I thought was really good, but I just it definitely wasn't as good as the Ape Kid Kenny Omega match.
Yeah, Wrestle Dynasty has some decent matches. I mean, Wrestle Kingdom was good. I mean, both shows equally were good.
Yeah, like Wrestle Dynasty was basically just night two of Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, basically. Like the women four
The
way
the o-
match was okay. I thought Athena was
the
gonna
the
win.
o-
I'm surprised she lost.
yeah, and she took the pinfall too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just like Wrestle Dynasty just felt like night two of Wrestle Kingdom, but they kind of peppered in some guys from other promotions. Like you had the 8-man lucha like gauntlet or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, it was good stuff. I mean, it sucks that not WWE, AEW was promoting the Dynasty, and it's like, okay, cool, but it's a New Japan show, so it's like, ah, man, it's just like early in the fucking morning. Like, ah, nah.
Yeah.
If AEW was smart, they should have done like a rebroadcast and just had like their guys do commentary over the match if they were smart. I mean, because the way they were hyping it, you would have thought AEW was gonna like show the show themselves the way they were kind of hyping Wrestle Dynasty, and I'm like, yeah, it's night two of Wrestle Kingdom now.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it was.
But like, I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
but like
just
I said,
night.
it's just kind of like a little bit of, I wouldn't say false advertising, but it's just like, I excuse me. I'm kind of thinking like this is like a joint promotion that AEW was like actually a part of. Like they were gonna be having their guys do like commentary or something. But it's like, nah, it's like, it's just night two.
Yeah. I mean they sort of hyped it up as it was they sort of hyped it up as being a joint promotion, but I don't know.
Yeah, and I just think that's just a. Oh, and speaking of
Like
that,
they
did you hear about the guy
like
got
if you
banned for his comments on about Tony Khan?
yeah,
Calling
he
him a
he
money
was
mark.
kind of he was kind of going off though. Like there was a couple times where he was going off. Like he was kind of like, oh, like he's like the Continental Classic, it's not as good as the G1. Like the Continental Classic, the schedule is not as grueling as the G1. It's not as intense as the G1, and kudos to like again, I Rocky Romero continues to my respect for Rocky Romero continues to grow because it's like kudos to him for kind of being on commentary and being like, hey, like I kind of got to disagree. Like the schedule is very different in the States, and the Continental Classic is just as grueling as the G1. And even though, like, we all know the G1 is the greatest tournament in all of professional wrestling. Like,
Of
that's
course,
a
yeah.
fact. Like, that's not even up for debate. But it's just, your man, he was kind of going off. Like, he
I
was
guess,
kind of
I, I
going
guess, I
off
guess,
on
I
John
guess he
Moxley.
had a beef. I guess he had a beef.
Like, like he was going off about like John Moxley like not going to Japan. And
Was he trying to be a heel commentator? Well, I don't know, maybe.
yeah, I don't know.
But he called him a money mark.
Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like it's kind of like remember that one episode of Simpsons where Krusty's like, "Oh, he's like, I said the quiet part loud and the loud part quiet." Like, you know, maybe some of that stuff you should have just kept that as a thought, and maybe some of that stuff you shouldn't have verbalized. Like I don't know how you thought calling Tony Khan a money mark. Like, and let me reiterate, whether you think he is or he isn't, I'm not debating that. I'm just saying that publicly calling him that, probably not a good career move. Like, even if you think that he is, that's fine, but maybe don't say that publicly. Like, I can't imagine how he kind of thought that that was gonna there was not gonna be consequences to that. Like, that's kind of wild.
I
Did you
mean,
see did you
I'm
see
digging this
Tony
tribal
Schiavone?
combat, but I feel like we need a little color. If this is kind of like,
Did you
you know,
did you see Tony Schiavone's tweet that was directed towards him?
no.
He was saying like he basically said like on behalf of everybody in AEW, like, you can go fuck yourself. And he's like, also, on behalf of anybody that's been close to you, take a shower once in a while. Bro, and if you look at that dude, like, if you look at a picture of that dude, look, like, he looks like such a weasel. He looks like such a little weasel. Yeah, I know they said I know they said that Raw's gonna continue to be like PG or whatever. But with the whole, like, I don't know, like, now they're on Netflix, like, I would like to see a little more color.
Yeah, especially if this is gonna like a tribal combat, we need a little color. And now here's Jacob. Oh, big Jacob.
Suspect suspect we'll see the Usos and Sammy sooner than later.
Oh, and did you hear that
Okay.
NXT's level up is gonna be changing with Evolve?
Yeah, like, it's gonna be like, so the show's gonna be called NXT Evolve now.
I think so, yeah. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, I don't even watch Level Up, so you know,
I don't think anybody does.
I know I don't.
Like, I sort of barely watch, like, at regular NXT. I'm definitely not watching Level Up.
Bloodline 2.0 tearing shit up in the ring now. Who's gonna save the? Who's gonna save him? Where's Jay? Where's Jimmy? Sami Zayn! Yeah, here comes Sami Zayn. He comes to save the day. Here comes Jey Uso.
I still think Paul Heyman's gonna turn on Roman. I think we're gonna get like a Paul Bearer, like, Mankind thing. Paul Bearer is gonna Paul Bearer. Paul Heyman is gonna turn on Roman. Maybe not. I don't know.
With a ref. We need a ref. Solo kicks out.
Well,
Oh, that's not Jimmy. That's Jay. No, that's Jimmy.
yeah, I think
Because Jay got a match tonight.
yeah. Yeah, I think Jay's got a match with Drew McIntyre.
Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens.
Okay, good. I like this. I like this.
Roman kicks out again. Kevin Owens. Cody, aren't you in the front row? Cody, go help him. Cody? Cody. Cody, didn't I just see you in the front row? Cody.
You probably.
Yeah, I know he left, but Cody. Cody.
No, I think you. I think you'll. I
Uh-oh.
think you'll get in there. I don't know. There's only one man that's yet to interfere.
Pentagon?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is where he's gonna make his debut. The newest member of the Bloodline.
Pentaus? Pentaus? And the tribal chief gets his Ulafala back.
There you go.
Oh, and we got a little color from Roman. Hard way. It was a good match.
Yeah.
A little busy at the end. Still a good match.
Okay. So the plot kind of thickens now because The Rock did not interfere.
Oh, here come the Rock. Speaking of the Rock, here come the Rock.
Yep.
Oh,
So how does this work now? Like what's the dynamic now? Does that mean like Does that mean Jacob and God like they have to go with Roman now?
I don't know.
Is that how it works? Like, do they all just have to be subservient to whoever has the Ulafala?
Mm-mm. It's a good question. Now hit him with the rock bottom.
Give him the rock bottom and take the Ulafala for yourself.
Yeah. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Rock bottom. Rock bottom.
Uh, do it. Do
Do
it.
it. Do it now. Hit him with the rock bottom.
Stop kissing him and beat him already.
Now hit him with the rock bottom. And they drop people's elbow on him. And they take the Ulafala.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta kind of drop the Titantron if you're selling all these seats like this. So it's like, yeah, you kind of had to make that. You gotta make the move. Gotta make the move. But hey, man, this is only our first match, and we're about to hit hour two. What do you think so far, Matt?
Mm, yeah, so far so good.
We got Punk getting ready for Rollins later tonight. Now, here are the real questions. Where are wait for it. Where are the Les Bros?
Oh, don't worry, they'll be there.
You better not be lying to me.
It wouldn't be Raw without the Les Bros. All right, all right. A pretty good first match. Now we got Jackie Redmond. Oh, we got the New Day now. Talking about their match tonight. Nobody boos R-Truth.
I'm getting a commercial for a movie or something on Netflix called Back in Action with Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz.
Uh, I have the New Day telling the crowd that they're not going to compete tonight.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's booty.
Kofi is wearing a fur coat that's like cheetah print.
Oh, I'm getting something for Pentagon.
Me too.
What did I say?
It definitely said Penta, so that's kind of a good sign.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like I don't know what they could use, but I'm kind of glad that like Penta is gonna somewhat still be a part of it. Like even if they can't call him Pentagon Junior, like just call him like Penta something.
Fuck Saudi Arabia.
I don't like that. I don't know.
So they're just gonna stick segments during commercials.
I guess.
Why the Viking Raiders, Rey Mysterio, and LA Knight sitting behind McAfee and Cole now?
Oh yeah, I didn't notice them.
Oh, we got the Les Bros! Let's fucking
I told
go!
you. I told you.
Aston Kutcher.
Bro, I don't know any of these celebrities.
And Wale, who cares? Can we get back?
Why Rey Mysterio in the crowd? Why all these wrestlers in the crowd?
I don't know, man. The megastar at LA Knights. All right, what's our next match? Oh, shit. It's John Cena. John Cena. We got a new t-shirt. The last time is now. The last time is now. The farewell tour. Are you ready for this, man?
Yeah. How much you want to bet he's not here to wrestle?
Yeah, of course he's not here to wrestle. He's here to... Can't see me.
Oh, why is there so much talking?
Hmm. Yeah, I wonder what Cena has to say. John Cena, Bing Bing chillin'. You know John. You know John Cena, Bing Bing chillin', man.
Sure.
Yeah. All the way to Massachusetts. How's Netflix supposed to experience this, John? You talking? I don't see no wrestling.
And how long you think John Cena's gonna go on for? Because he's kind of a windbag.
Hmm. Who knows? He,
Fuck,
he's
why is there so
already
much
he's already
fucking
been rocking
talking?
for about, I would say, almost 10
God,
minutes.
why is there so much talking tonight? Like, what a way to kill the buzz. Like you have a great first match, and then immediately we go into a long-winded John Cena promo. Like, come on, man. Like, shut up.
Record breaking 17 times? Hmm. I don't know about that. Are you sure about that?
I mean, whatever, dude. Just do it. Just shut the fuck up.
Or as Yoda would say, do or do not. There is no try.
If there was a world championship for talking, then surely John Cena would hold that distinction. Maybe that's his plan to to win the title. Maybe he wants to talk the champion into submission.
So I guess John Cena's in the Rumble, huh?
I guess.
It took like 20 minutes for him to just say, "I'm going to the Royal Rumble."
Yeah, like, oh, that could have just been a tweet.
No. We did about a whole 17-minute segment just to say we going to the Rumble.
Yeah.
Why is Logan Paul still here? Oh, you're dedicating your life to this, Logan? Okay. Are you even allowed back in Japan, Logan
He
Paul?
says he is. He says he is. Only place he's got to worry about going to is India.
Well, time for the Women's World Championship match.
Maybe he should worry about coming back from India.
Who you got for this, Matt? Do you think we get a new champion tonight?
Ugh. Oh my god. Probably. Oh my god, this is a last man standing match too, bro. That means it's gonna go on forever.
Now I know you lying, Pat McAfee. You said Liv Morgan over here getting better every single day. Shut the fuck up. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Now I know you fucking lying. Pat, Pat McAfee says Liv Morgan is getting better every day, man. Nah, I know you fucking lying.
Mhm. He's just mesmerized by her ass. He's just
All
looking
right,
at her
Matt. I got
ass and it's
commercial. What do you got in Canada right now?
uh it's talking about SmackDown
Oh yeah,
this Friday on USA Network.
that's what I had. But now I got a commercial about cell phone providers.
Oh god, I got a promo package on Liv Morgan.
Suffer, suffer.
Please give me the cell phone. Please give me the cell phone commercial.
You gotta sit there and watch a promo package on Liv Morgan. I'm watching a commercial. I enjoy the commercial.
Oh my god, I would rather the commercials.
Roderick, listen, she's not good, bro. I'm telling you, she's not good. She looked good. But she's not good.
But it's like she doesn't even look that good.
I'm watching a commercial for Dog Man.
The fuck's Dogman?
I don't know. But
You
it's
know
not Liv
what?
Morgan, though.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Like it doesn't matter if it is. It's got to be more interesting than Liv Morgan.
Hey, yo, Rod, if you got a VPN, if you go to Canada, you get no commercials. Only the US gets fucking commercials because we're so thirsty for money here. Mm-mm-mm. I think Rhea's gonna get the title back tonight. I'm calling it.
Bro, you, you, you tripping if you think Liv Morgan is better than Mercedes Moné.
What? Nah. Listen, Mercedes is mid too. I mean, hovering. I don't know. For some reason, she was good in NXT, and then she went to main roster, and she was okay. But then she left, and all of a sudden, she wrestles like trash.
Still wrestles better than Liv Morgan.
Yeah, I would say Liv Morgan looks better. Monet wrestles better. Not by much, but better. But she mid in the looks department though.
Mercedes is mid in the looks department.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but so is Liv.
I mean, she's cute, but
Ah, she ain't even that cute. She ain't.
I mean, like I said, she's cute, but I wouldn't say like she's like Mandy Moore cute. Oh,
Well,
not Mandy Moore. I mean, like Mandy Rose and type shit, or like a fucking Macaulay Culkin, Seth Green.
wow, where's all the like relevant celebrities?
What was Terry McGinnis? Oh, and we playing the classic Raw music? That's what I'm talking about. Classic Raw music. That's what I'm talking about. Classic Raw music. Let's fucking go, son. X-Pac. 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 Shinsuke Nakamura. And look at all those other suits sitting in the back over there. Look at the suits.
Mhm.
And Leo Rush's favorite wrestler, Topanga. Topanga's here with Batman Beyond's Terry McGinnis, a.k.a. Eric Matthews. Man, this is a star-studded Raw, buddy. Star-studded Raw. We got Topanga and Terry McGinnis. Man.
I like Topanga.
Who everybody likes Topanga. Come on, shut up.
Mm-hmm. I like.
Ain't a
Topanga.
motherfucker out here gonna sit here and say they don't like Topanga, son. You either have to just be dead, or you literally were born yesterday to be like, nah, I don't like Topanga, son. Get out of here.
Yeah. If you say you don't like Topanga, then I know you lie.
If you say you don't like Topanga, I know you're an alien or a robot. And you're just as fake and you're just as not real as birds.
That's right. Anybody that says they hate Topanga doesn't eat the center of the cinnamon roll. They just eat the outside and throw the center away. You know, Ian, I think it's a thing where Topanga's not a huge mark, and she probably just likes both. Like she probably just likes Danhausen and Leo Rush, and she likes WWE because she's not a huge fucking
yeah, she
mark.
loves Leo Rush. She loves Leo Rush.
And she knows that it doesn't have to be one or the other, like all the marks kind of think it is. She can just appreciate and find enjoyment in both. She doesn't have to pick one or the other because she's not a huge fucking mark.
But we still love.
Am I wrong?
We still love Topanga. I mean,
I love
she
Topanga.
I mean, she
never
loves.
said-
She listen. Clearly, she's a wrestling fan because she goes to watch wrestling. She just happens.
Listen, I never
she
said-
just happened to mention that Leo Rush was her favorite wrestler. That's all.
Yeah. Listen, I never said I didn't like Topanga. I just said Topanga's not a huge mark, and she can appreciate both shows. She can appreciate both. She doesn't have to.
Yeah, she showed up to
doesn't have
AEW
to trade-
shows. She was on a.
Yeah.
She was seen at an AEW show.
She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to trade one for the other because she's not a fucking mark. She can appreciate both. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing against Topanga. I ain't about to say nothing about Topanga. I love Topanga. Liv Morgan, I do not love.
Mid Morgan.
Like Liv Morgan, I'd for sure have to hit it from behind. Like there's no question.
Watch how
wanna...
this match starts in slow motion.
Bro, like I gotta get Liv from behind because I don't want to be looking at that face. I don't want to be staring into that face.
The ring announcer's always going Super Saiyans. She's always trying to power up. Her key is tremendous. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, why is this gotta be a goddamn last man standing match?
What's the last man standing?
This match,
This is the last man standing.
yeah, isn't
No,
it? Yeah, it
I,
is.
I yeah, this is a regular match. This ain't no last man standing.
I think it is.
Nah, Cole just said the rules. Pinfall's a submission, baby boy.
Oh,
Oh, powerbomb right on the table. They got some new tables I see here. Might have to get those for ELW. They look sturdy. Oh, god damn it. I got commercial. You probably still watching the match. I gotta get to Canada.
look, Rhea going for a cover. Liv Morgan slowly kicks out. Now she's trying to escape.
Hmm.
They're fighting. Oh, Liv Morgan hits a lung blower on the ring apron, and Rhea Ripley oversold it like she was Shawn Michaels fighting Hulk Hogan. What year is that? 06? 07? I don't know. One of those. I think 06.
Oh.
Liv Morgan, Liv Morgan slowly going for another pinfall attempt. She's using the ropes to choke Rhea Ripley. See, I'm narrating what's happening. It's like
Yeah,
you're not
yeah. I
even
need you to do
missing
play by play, play by play, play by play.
Liv Morgan once again going for a cover. Pat McAfee just told Dirty Dom to shut up.
Nice.
Liv Morgan going for Oblivion, but Rhea elbows her. And she goes for it again. Now Rhea kicks her. Now she's going for it a third time. Rhea going for a schoolboy.
That
Ducks the
Oblivion is the worst
line
finisher ever. Ever.
by far.
It is so ineffective.
Like, I think the flatliner, the, the very nature of the flatliner, I think kind of sucks. But the way she does it, like she took a move that already looks low impact and made it look even more low impact. All right, now Liv Morgan's got a rest hold. Rhea's fighting out of it. Another lung blower. I guess that's the only move she has. Ew, she just spit. That's fucking gross.
Alright, commercial's
Just
over.
just spit like a big fucking loogie. It's fucking disgusting. That's the one y'all fucking thirsty for? It's fucking gross.
Slow motion. Here comes Mid Morgan.
Liv Morgan. Oh, that's gonna be. Bro, is she going for a third lung blower?
Dumbass Dom. We got Netflix. We got Saudi Arabia. We got Sneakitos. We got Fortnite. We got, what beer is that? Red
That's
American
Hulk
beer.
Hogan's.
Red American
That's
beer.
that's Hulk Hogan's beer company.
That is.
Yep.
We got Cricket.
Cricket Wireless.
Mm-hmm.
They love their Cricket Wireless.
We love Cricket. We love Fortnite. We love Snickers. I love Snickers. Snickers are delicious. They're like, if you can't think of a candy bar to eat, Snickers is like the ultimate just defaults.
Yeah.
Because you can't go wrong with a Snickers.
You're never gonna have a bad time eating a Snickers.
Nah, not at all. But you might have a bad time in Saudi Arabia, though.
I mean, if you're of the female persuasion, then yeah, you definitely having a bad time.
We're going for... Yeah, you could definitely tell we're like no longer in the McMahon era because it's like the women's ring attire. It's like whatever nowadays.
Yeah.
Because he would have made Rhea cover up all them fucking tattoos. Like,
Yeah, big time.
Come on up. I want to see all that ink on your body.
Well, Rhea's ring attire is almost like a little too revealing, if I can. Like, I feel like the screen's gonna go black at some point.
Nah, we're on Netflix, baby.
Like she went for that cover. She went for that cover, and her legs were kind of open, and I swear to God, this was about to turn into Arby's commercial.
Covered by Mid Morgan. 2 count. Mid Morgan with the slow-mo tornado DDT. Mid Morgan's moveset is so slow, you can see the thought process of her moveset. She's like, I'm about to run up on you, and then hit you with this insecurity, and then I'm gonna throw you against the ropes and reversal under the legs, riptide.
Is this it? Please tell me this is it.
No, she kicks out of the riptide. So I guess her finisher has no bodyguard. It has no protection. It's not protected. I'm saying though, Ian.
Rhea's got too many tattoos. I don't like it.
On the chair. Did we do this the last time?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we did
Bro,
this.
that
We
looked
did
like
that spot
shit.
already with the Oblivion on the chair. Come on.
Yeah, we did. That looked like shit.
Like I said, Oblivion is such a weak a weak finisher.
Well, look how bad that looked, man. Like, look how slow, look how long it took Rhea to kind of roll into position to where Liv could pin her. Like, what a shitty move.
She's going for the Three Amigos.
Although I will say Oblivion is clever. I do like the name. Like, I do think Oblivion is pretty clever.
It should be called Omidian.
Midian, is he back?
I love Midian.
Me too.
He's a wild one.
Are both Godwins still alive?
Yeah, they were on Undertaker's podcast like not that long ago.
I want them to sign a Legends contract so we could get
They're
new
in no
like
shape to
Godwin
do
figures.
anything of a physical stature. No.
That's fine. I don't care. I just want them to sign a Legends contract so we could get figures. They don't need to do anything physical.
Actually, they could do something. They could be like the old man puppets from the Muppets because they're kind of that way now. And they should just sit in the crowd every now and then and just say something about the match they just watched.
As long as we get the figures.
Oblivion, again, non-effective. Hit her again. Do it again. New champion. New champion. New champion.
I kind of hope that we're gonna move on from the Liv Morgan like Rhea Ripley thing now. Like I would like to see someone else get a. I would like to see someone else get a title shot.
Hey, through hell and back, I feel you on that with the Saudi shit. No one's a fan of the Saudi shit. It's
Yeah.
I don't blame you, bro. But hey, I appreciate you coming to the stream though. I do appreciate that. But yeah, no one, like
Yeah.
I said, we were talking about it earlier. They're doing the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, which fucking sucks. Because then you're gonna get a female Rumble full of bodysuits. It's lame. 30 women
Yeah, I
rumbling in
don't.
a bodysuit. It's fucking lame.
I don't think. I don't think anyone would disagree with you on the Saudi Arabia thing. Like I don't think anyone's. I don't think anyone's a fan of that.
And look at Dom trying to get his mommy back. Dick Kick City. And a riptide for Dirty Dom.
Ian, saying Liv does a better frog splash than Mercedes. You're basically saying puke smells better than shit. Like that's all you're saying.
You know who does a good frog splash? Eddie Guerrero.
Ooh. Yeah.
And Art Bar.
Yeah.
I said what I said. Everybody else, kind of lame. Oh, and nah, and Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
Everyone else pretty lame.
I mean, Leo Rush has a pretty nice frog splash.
I feel like his is more of a lowdown.
Yeah, it is. It is more of a lowdown.
Like when you do like that full kind of spread, like the lowdown spread, I think it's a lowdown. And when you do it like Eddie Art Bar style, then it's a frog splash. When you do that like nice little fucking snap, you know what I mean? How Eddie used to do it.
Yeah.
How everybody else tries to emulate and they all look like wacky and off doing it. Undertaker. American Badass. What?
Oh no.
What? What's going on here, man?
gonna drive out. He's gonna be like, Rhea,
Here comes old
wanna
Booger Red.
you wanna be on my podcast? I like Donald Trump and Blue Lives Matter, but I don't like cucumbers.
Undertaker. Did he just come in just to just roll his bike in and roll his bike out?
I don't know. Fuck the Undertaker.
I just came to pull up on you real quick and then and now we got the curtain jerkers all partying and look at New Day, looking salty as fuck. Oh.
I don't know. I can't fuck with Undertaker, man.
Oh shit. Raw coming to MSG, baby. Raw coming to MSG, son. Let's go. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Nah, Undertaker ain't taking the women's belt. He taking that woman's, son. She should have got on the back of his bike, Lo. Get on the back. Get on. We going. Scrap iron. Is Bailey going to Raw? It looks like Bailey's getting traded to Raw. Oh, what's going on? Big Jimmy. Candy Corn. Lover Man.
I mean, again, I guess they were hyping up that like superstars like changing brands or whatever it is.
Where's Penta? I'm ready to do the JOB for Ciro Miro. I'm ready to do the JOB for the Zero Miedo. Let's fucking go. Uh-oh. It's time for main event Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre.
Why? What's going on? What did they say?
Oh, Chad Gable said he wanted to job out to Luchador.
Like, that's what he said?
He said he needs to job out to Luchadors. So Scrap Iron's like, I think I got a Luchador for you. So he's like, he's ready to job out to Zero Miedo. He said, I'm ready to job out. I want to be the first one to job out to Zero Miedo. Please, Adam. Please, Scrap Iron. Let Chad Gable be the first to job out to Zero Miedo. Penta.
All right.
I mean, why would he? He was just like, I'm in my bucket list is to show that I I can't, I got problems with luchadors. So I was like, okay. Well, I don't know who said that. I don't know who said that, but okay.
So he specifically was like he wants to fight a luchador?
Yes.
Wow.
So
Okay.
it's like, yes, Chad Gable's basically saying, I want to be the first one to job out to Cero Miedo.
Yeah. The little on the nose, but okay.
Chad's like, let me be the first to put the shine on El Cero Miedo, Penta. Let's do that job. Me and American Made, we here to do what we're meant to do, and that is J-O-B. And I want to sign up to be first for your new acquisition, Azero Amiero. Now I wonder, will Penta be speaking any English? We gonna have a hype man? What we doing? We let them just speak native lang and we just translating what we doing? Because this is the new WWE. You know, we do things different around here. They don't. I don't think Papa Paul is that fixated on if you speak, English. Just as more as you could be somewhat entertaining and kind of convey emotion, maybe. You know. What do you think, Matt? We getting a mouthpiece? We getting something? Or Mary, you gonna translate for
I
Zero
don't know.
Miedo? Alright.
I don't know.
I mean, listen, when they do with Oscar and them will do like half English, half Japanese, same with Shinsuke. I mean, if I would say why not be the same for Penta? He can do some English, some Spanish, and whatever, just fucking roll with it, I guess, right? Yeah, Ray does it too, but I'm saying like Ray doesn't normally do whole promos in Spanish though, Marin. He'll give you English promo. He'll just say some
Well,
stuff in
like,
Spanish, but he'll give you English promos. I'm saying Penta's mostly Spanish speaking. I know
I
he
don't.
knows English, but he does. That's definitely not the first language.
Enta, I don't believe he does know English.
He knows a little bit. I've heard him
You
speak
sure?
English, but it's
Okay.
not much. Like if you go back to the Lucha Underground, he's spoken in English. It's just not much. So that's why I feel like he might do a little bit of the latter of he'll speak an English that he knows, and then the rest you getting in Espanol, baby. Rock stay got a bottle in his hand, son. This dude stay drinking. Who that? Who pulling up? Why are we showing all this now? Shouldn't you wait till like after the show?
I just got back. What are we showing?
Oh, Rock going to NXT? Rock going to NXT tomorrow night. Okay. And now we got Dakota Kai and Io Sky sitting in the front now. I like how they just rotate people to sit there. I wouldn't go that crazy. Michelle McCool. Hmm. What? What? What are we doing out here tonight in WWE? Is he smoking a blunt? Yo, what this nigga smoking on Raw, son? You smoking that ooh Nigga trying to scout.
Netflix.
This nigga smoking ooh on Raw? Oh, damn. This a building, sir.
Netflix.
Yeah, I guess so. Your man got that ooh He about to start yeeting. Boop, 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 boop. He's about to start yeeting. This nigga he about to get Jey Uso high, son. He about to fail his wellness policy. Don't do that. He gonna fail the wellness. Yo, nigga gonna fail the wellness, son. He gonna fail the wellness, son. Stop blowing that shit in his face. He gonna fail the wellness. This ain't gonna look good, bro. I think Jay told him to put that blunt outside. I'm catching the contact, son. Oos. Yo, Oos, I'm catching the contact. I'm about to feel that wellness.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna need you to put that blunt. I'm gonna need you to put that spliff out. We get into the ring, bro. I'm gonna feel that wellness, son.
This is why, like, not everybody needs to be on Raw.
Jey Uso is just so fucking over, bro.
But see, like, they should take advantage, do something with them.
They really do. Like
Like,
I know
he's
they gave him the
fucking
IC title, but it's like they need to either put him in a bigger profile, like in the main event or something. But
Yeah, fucking let him win the Royal Rumble.
yeah, I mean he could do that.
But like, listen, like they already have a problem with creating new stars. There's no question about that. And like, this is the thing they continuously do. Like, the dude is so fucking over. Like, capitalize. This is your time. Like, capitalize. Like, he's never gonna be more over than he is now. Take advantage of it instead of just letting him fizzle out.
You know, I was not expecting blunts on WWE either. Not since The Godfather, baby. But here we are on Netflix. Your man come down to the ring with a motherfucker smoking a spliff. In a split,
Fucking,
catching that contact about the fellow wellness.
it's Netflix. Nothing's off limits. What PG?
Yeah, we not on regular TV anymore. We ain't on TV no more. We a streaming service. We do what we want. All right, I got commercials for Minute Maid Zero Sugar Pink Lemonade. What you got over there? What you got over there in Canada?
They're advertising live events.
Ah, okay.
The Minute Maid Zero Sugar Pink Lemonade sounds pretty good though.
Now I got a commercial for Uncle Ben Bag Rice.
Oh no. Oh.
But it's all right though. It's commercials. But hey, we got a new champion tonight on Raw. We got a women's world champion in Rhea Ripley. So listen. It's good to, if you're gonna do a debut show on a new platform, your title change is not a bad way to start to give it buzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right now I got the combination of Jay Uso, Pat McAfee, and Travis Scott. They're all standing on the announce table dancing.
Again, me,
That's what I got.
Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, ish. We got any pay-per-views coming up this coming weekend?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think we got anything popping off until what? The Rumble, maybe? Yeah, I think the Rumble's probably the next pay-per-view, ain't it? I'm getting a commercial for Goya cookies. Although I ain't gonna lie, Goya Maria cookies are pretty fire. If you ever had one, they're pretty good.
I just have them my ice cream. And a quick drink before
I'm watching them staple up Drew McIntyre's head vagina.
What?
Huh?
What?
Like you know at Bad Blood
Uh
when he got like opened up and basically had a vagina on his head.
huh.
Now I'm watching them staple it up.
Okay. Like, what the fuck you talking about? We do have New Year's Evil tomorrow for NXT.
Big hole. That's what I'm referring to, like a big hole.
Rock's coming to see his daughter at work.
Now I'm watching Discount Toxic Attraction.
Well, I'm back on the Raw. They're showing us the most wins last year. Man, Yo, Roderick, if you still here, yo, you see how WWE done stole our whole ELW look, son? You see that shit? You see how they stole our whole look? For the Waffle House Arena, they got their ref in a black shirt. They got the ring with the black and white. Straight ELW, son. Drew McIntyre.
Travis Scott looks like R-Truth without health insurance. I wish Drew McIntyre would stop wearing the skirt and just leave it at the jacket.
He's got to wear his
Nope.
kilts.
Nah.
It's a kilt.
I don't know, man. It looks like a skirt to me.
Nah. I don't know if you noticed this, Matt, but let's see. It looks like we're having like a 4 to 5 match card tonight.
Yeah.
Because we're now on the third hour, and we're only on what, the third match?
Holy fuck, eh?
Yeah, and the only other match that's on the billing is Rollins and Punk.
What have we been doing for 2 hours then?
You had the Cena segment. You had the Rock segment. And everything else has either been a commercial or it was a match.
You think Raw's been kind of ass so far?
No, I think the matches are fine. I just think that there was a lot of filibustering going on.
I think the first match was fine. I think the second match kind of sucked.
Well, yeah, because that was Mid Morgan.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I said, we
like
still have Rollins, we still have Punk and Rollins. We got this match, and then whatever else happens after that. Because again, they didn't say how long they didn't say what else they're gonna do.
I don't know what I was expecting tonight, but I was expecting more than what we've got. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, where's Braun Breaker? Where's the Intercontinental Champion? Like, where's Gunther? Where's Gunther?
Yeah, where is Gunther?
Like, they got all these people like sitting in the crowd. Like, they got all these wrestlers sitting in the crowd, and I don't know. I don't know, man.
They're just rotating them in and out. It's like, EO, Dakota, go sit over there for a minute. Lyra, go sit over there.
So Penta got bumped to next week then, eh? So I guess like, is that what's happening? Like, Penta's gonna be on next week's Raw?
I don't know.
That kinda sucks.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that's what's gonna happen because I mean, show's not over yet. So
Fair enough. So Chad Gable asked Adam Pearce to
I
book
feel
him
like
against the
what will
Luchador.
happen is if he debuts tonight, that'll be the guy that's kind of like, gonna face, fucking Chad Gable, of course. But I still feel like he's gonna debut tonight, though.
Yeah, because that Chad Gable match is not happening tonight.
That'll be his debut match, but his appearance, will still happen tonight.
So you still think he's gonna debut tonight?
I think he's still gonna debut tonight, and then he'll have his
Like
match
it,
against Chad Gable because he'll probably come out and be like, Chad Gable, tú no se fuera con puedo, zero miedo, and then we move, and then we're all in shock. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it happening. That's just me. If I was to book it, that's what I'd do. They'll probably cut to a shot of like Chad Gable somewhere in back looking befuddled and like, oh my goodness, the zero miedo. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, I fucked up now. Or one of those. It was at this moment he knew he fucked up, and then it's like, oh, it's just like one of those. It's one of
wow,
those.
I kinda don't know.
I mean, anything can happen. Either they do nothing or they do something. Like they never have, like the little bit of teasers they have been showing. There's no specific date or time of when it's gonna happen. So all it said, I just said just to be for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think he should have kept the Future Shock as his main finisher than the Claymore.
Yeah, the Claymore should just be like a transition move.
Yeah.
See, this is why I feel like this is why I'm always of the mindset of like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna watch and see what happens. Like, this is why I kind of don't get excited about things when it comes to wrestling. More importantly, this is why I'm always kind of under the approach of like, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah. I was thinking because usually I'd watch Raw on a boat. I wonder if the boat has the foreign feed where you get no commercials.
They might.
But I don't even feel like going to check because it's like I got Netflix, bro. I'm gonna fuck about commercial. Well, actually, I do, but I don't. I don't feel like getting on a boat. I don't need a boat. I got a sturdy boat right here. Oh, caught him with the claymore. And the claymore has lost its security. It's no protection. No protection. Who do you think is gonna walk away with the dub on this? Who needs the dub? That's the real question.
I don't know. Well, like again, for somebody as over as Jay, he takes a lot of L's. But like like Drew's like a main event guy, so I kind of could see them not wanting to have him lose, but
You know what? I think I'm probably one of the few people I kind of prefer McIntyre babyface than I do heel.
that's fair. I like him as a babyface.
Cause like his heel just seems more whiny and annoying. And Jey
Yeah.
Uso with the quick win. Well, that's the one of the. This is definitely one of them cases of Jey Uso didn't beat Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre beat Drew McIntyre. He beat himself on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we got a little Gunther. Here's Gunther. Gunther. Oh, come on. Gabriel Iglesias. Why?
Yeah.
We gotta plug his Netflix special.
That's it.
Oh, New Day. New Day.
Could be having a match right now, but did we get this? Wow.
2K25. Come on. Let's fucking go. All right. So we still have like about a half an hour. I don't think this match is coming up next, so we got to have something else in between this, right?
Wow. I don't know.
So what do you got? I got a commercial for TurboTax. What do you got over there?
Jackie Redmond is interviewing Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest.
Oh, that's interesting.
I will say, like again, like I always kind of go in with the mindset of like I'm just gonna watch and see what happens. Like I wasn't really like I tried to not really get my hopes too high for tonight, but I gotta say, so far the show's been a little underwhelming.
Yeah, because there's not enough matches. It's been a lot of more just kind of like, hey, like this is what we do. It's a lot of more just
Like,
big up to all of celebrities, big up to all of this, and
uh,
big up to all of that. And like I said, we got like 4 matches so far.
like let's say Penta aside, right? Like take Penta out of the thing. Let's assume he was never gonna make his debut tonight. Whatever it is, what it is, right? Like this would have been the point in time where like a show like this, like I don't know, I would have maybe had like have like one or two like call ups or something, you know, like do something like unexpected. Like, where's your intercontinental champion? Like have Braun Breaker come out and issue an open challenge for the title, like, you know, like the first Raw in the new era. Intercontinental needs to be title needs to be on the line, and then have them fight like somebody from NXT, like somebody from NXT like getting called up. Like I don't know, me like I would have maybe something like that. Like I feel like the show's been very underwhelming. Like the only really good match to any degree was the first match. The Rhea and Liv matches, it is what it is, and then the Drew and Jay match again just kind of was what it was. Aside of that, just like a lot of talking. I don't know.
I
I don't
mean, I
know.
can
That's
see
just
that,
me.
Ian. I think it is a little bit of a celebration night, so they're doing more of the just kind of lackadaisical. Like, I would hope that, like, as it continues to go on, we just get more wrestling and less of this look who's here, look who's here. Because I don't think you could do it every week of like, oh, look at the celebrities here for the Netflix, you know?
Yeah, you know what? I don't buy that. Like I don't buy that. That's a cop
Now,
out.
I'm not even trying to cop or even give excuses. I'm just saying, like, I'm saying I could see that this is what it is, what they're trying to do. But I'm also saying, like, okay, that's fine for the first night, but it can't be like this next Monday.
Again though, like I disagree. Like I think tonight, I think this should have been like, hey, like this has to be like our biggest show of the year. Like outside of WrestleMania, this has to be our biggest show of the
Well, I
year.
agree. I think
Like
there should be more matches and less of
like
all this
where
pomp
like
and
where
circumstance.
but
I agree with you
it's
there.
not even it's not even a thing of like you can't celebrate, but like I don't know, like Alexa Bliss should have made her return tonight. Like instead of having Undertaker come out after Rhea's match, like Alexa Bliss should have come out, like or like Becky Lynch should have come out. Like that's the kind of stuff that you needed tonight. Like that's the kind of stuff that I feel like you needed on this show. Like this would have been a time where like I would have had like one or two call ups.
Well, there's your Intercontinental Champion. He's in the crowd.
Yeah, there you go. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you got your intercontinental champion. He's sitting in the fucking crowd. Like your tag team champions, like sitting in the fucking crowd. Like that to me is where you're missing the mark.
Nikki Bella.
Like I think the show needed to be bigger in that sense.
Hulk
You know, I guess
Hogan.
technically we got
Hulk
see okay,
Hogan.
yeah, like again, like there you go, like
Really?
case in point. Like who gives a fuck about Hulk Hogan? Like so now you're gonna get
Hogan.
old ass
Hulk
you're gonna get
Hogan.
old ass Hogan's gonna come out and plug his fucking beer?
Hulk Hogan. Brother. Brother, brother. Brother, brother, brother. Brother, brother. Oh, brother, brother, brother. Brother, brother. Real American beer. Yo, he getting booed. Love it. What?
Yeah, it's because nobody wants to see fucking Hogan anymore, man. Like nobody wants to see Hogan.
Mm.
Like like again, like I said, you got your intercontinental champion sitting in the crowd, so we could have Hulk Hogan out here plugging his beer.
Yo, they are just literally booing this guy. Yo, why did we do this? This is not a good move. This is a bad segment. They are booing this dude out of the building. I mean, it's not Dominic Mysterio heat or Vicky Guerrero heat, but it's not good. It's a lot of just mostly kind of apathy almost.
I think people are just over Hogan.
Yeah, it is. It's over Hogan.
I think he has a reputation, and I think it's not been favorable.
All right, get him out of here.
Do you think it's? Do you think it's two? Do you think it's people are still not? Do you think
I
it's
think
people are still
it's a
not?
lot of things. I think it's just like Hulk Hogan has polarized himself to the point where this is it. Like it's apathy. It's you getting booed out of the building. Like that didn't go as well as I bet Hulk Hogan felt it should have. Cause yeah, that didn't go as well as he probably thought it was.
Like, see, there you go. Like this intercontinental women's match. Like this should have been tonight.
I
Like
thought it
that
was
would have
gonna
been a
be
good
tonight.
thing for this.
Honestly, I thought they were
Like,
doing the finals tonight.
like that would have been something good to have on tonight's show. Like crown a brand new first time ever champion.
Well, they already got most of the card for next week's Raw. We got Balor, what you call it, Priest Street Fight. You got the finals for the women's IC. Gable
Oh
versus
god.
Zero Miedo.
Oh god, Priest and Balor match number 10. Oh my god, take my fucking money.
Oh, we getting Punk and Rollins now, it seems. Yeah, so we literally had a Raw of about 4 matches here tonight. We had the women's title. We had The Rock and Solo. We had the Jay and
hold on.
Drew, and now we got Punk and Rollins.
Listen. Ian, I'm gonna say it like this. You come on this stream every single week and you kind of talk your shit about AEW. Yeah, you kind of make your jokes. You kind of talk your shit about AEW, or you talk your shit about anybody that wrestles for AEW. You be talking the hottest of hot shit week after week. Like, listen, I'm not being salty. I'm giving my opinion. Like that's all it is. Like, I'm not being salty. I'm just kind of telling you what it is, and if you don't like that, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm just giving you my opinion on
Well, here.
what I
Let's just
think for
say it
this
like this,
show.
okay? They already announced next week's card. You got Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. You've got the women's IC title finals. You've got Gable versus Zero Miedo, and then you've got fucking Balor Priest Street Fight. Again, 4 matches. Tonight we've had 4
Yeah,
matches. If we don't get more matches next week, and then we got a problem.
but you know what? Like, again, I'm gonna throw down some truth. All of those matches outside of Gable are shit. Every one of those matches is shit. How many fucking times we've seen Sheamus and fucking Ludwig? How many fucking times we've seen that match? How many fucking times we've seen Priest and Finn Balor? Like, the same fucking matches over and over again. The same fucking shit. Every week, it's the same fucking guys. The same fucking matches.
Well, like I said, if we don't get something more on top of those 4, then we have a problem. If we don't get something more on top of them 4, we have a problem. Because, like, 4 matches for a 3-hour show, when y'all do 5 matches for a 3-hour pay-per-view?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
If we're only doing like 5 matches on Raw, then that means a lot of people are never gonna see television again.
Not even 5, 4. 4. Tonight's
Yeah,
only
we've
had
only
4
had
matches. Next week's show's already booked 4
wow.
matches. Like I said, if they don't have more than 4 next week, we have a problem.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Four matches in 3 hours, and your tag team champions and your intercontinental champion is sitting in the crowd. But oh fuck, who dandy we got Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I listen. The Rock thing, I get it. The Cena thing, I get it. The Undertaker was a little out of left field, but fine. But it didn't take up too much of anyone's time because it was at the end of the women's match. Hogan was not fucking needed. And clearly,
No.
it didn't get over with the crowd. He did not get the reception I think they thought he was going to get in the back.
Oh, definitely not.
They definitely didn't get the reception they thought. So, it wasn't necessary. Like I said, I can think like, hey man, can we get some more matches?
I don't know. I just kind of thought like this was their. I just kind of for me. I just kind of thought like, hey, this is their big like Netflix debut. Like this is gonna be a big show. This is gonna be the one of the biggest Raws of all time. I kind of thought they would have went a little harder. Like like not a lot of matches, and then like I don't know, man. Like I would have had some call ups tonight. Like this would have been a point where like people have been asking for months, when's Alexa Bliss coming back? When's Alexa Bliss coming back? Like I don't know. I would have maybe had that tonight. Like what's the point? What's the point of having old ass Undertaker come out after the Rhea Ripley match? Like it's pointless because it's not like he's gonna fight Rhea. Like so who cares? Why
Like I
bother?
said, I thought maybe he would gave her a ride on his bike, but she didn't do that either.
Like to me I would have had like who's Rhea's next challenger? Like that would have been something where like okay, like Becky's supposed to be back. I would have had Becky come out and have a stare down with Rhea Ripley. Like oh, okay, like set up like they're gonna have another match or like have like Alexa Bliss come back. Like to me, like that's what this show needed to be. Like I would have had some call ups. Like this would have this would have been the perfect place for like a big call up from NXT. Like this would have been the perfect show for that. Like I don't know, you telling me like the New Day match gets canceled? Like you couldn't do Chad Gable and Penta tonight? Like what was preventing them from doing that tonight? Like the women's intercontinental title, like why next week? I would have did that tonight. I don't know. Like for me, like I said, I would have thought they would have went harder for this show. Unless they got something like big planned for like after the main event. Like I kind of thought they would have went harder on this show.
All right, so who you got? Rollins, Punk. Who you got here tonight?
Mm, kind of leaning towards Rollins. It's like regardless of how you feel about Punk, you have to A lot of what Rollins said is true. And I feel like Punk left, whatever the reason, like you could argue his reasons for leaving was legitimate, or you could say he just got bitter because he did it wasn't gonna main event WrestleMania, and he took his ball and went home. But like the part about like where CM Punk said like, hey, like for 10 years, or Seth Rollins says, hey, like for 10 years, CM Punk's been out there bashing WWE, trying to tear this place down, and I'm the one that's put WWE on my back and tried to make this place better and try to make this place better. And now look what happens when you burn all your bridges, like you come crawling back here. I think there is some truth to that,
Yeah,
Like
there's truth to it, but there's also
like
truth to stuff. A lot of shit Punk said as well.
yeah, there is. I don't know. I just think like if Seth Rollins loses, then what does that say?
Hmm. I mean, this is a tough one to call because both men kind
This
of
is a
need
tough
wins
one.
here.
Yeah, like this is a tough one to call because like I said, like you said, there's a lot of truth to CM Punk's side of the story, but then there's a lot of truth to Seth Rollins' side of the story. And both guys are in a position where they do kind of need the win, so
Like when
this
he
one's
brought
really
up
hard to
when he brought
call.
up the whole stuff about McMahon and his like, McMahon didn't really want me, but like you were one of his chosen ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So your perspective on things is gonna be skewed because you had the machine behind you.
Yeah, yeah, like good point.
Whereas if like CM Punk like is the reluctant champion in the company, like yeah, he made it to the top and got over, but it wasn't because the machine tried to put him in that position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember, he was always the Paul Heyman guy. Heyman had to champion him for him to even really get the time.
Yeah.
So from his
It's just like
perspective, it's like I got out because the system was never gonna do right by me because I wasn't what they saw as a company guy or a face of the place.
yeah, like he wasn't the chosen guy. Like he was never the chosen guy.
Yeah. Is where Rollin, on the other hand, they pretty much groomed him for this position. Not so from the days of
Yeah.
NXT.
Yeah, see, like that's what I mean. Like it's kind of this one's hard for me to call because, like I said, I think there's a lot of truth to what both these guys are saying, and I feel like sort of both guys are in a position where they maybe need to get the win.
It's one of
I
those
don't know.
situations kind of where it's like both men are right, but both men are also wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's sort of yeah. Like there's truth to what both of them are saying.
Because you gotta look at it like this, like Punk's in the wrong because it's like, yeah, sure, was the place kind of shit, maybe, but maybe you shouldn't have left. Maybe you should have stayed and tried to tough it out or whatever. But at the same time, Rollins needs to understand, like, if it wasn't for guys like Punk and shit to get shaken up like that, you wouldn't have had the luxury of where you are today. Even with the hand of McMahon kind of guiding you through it, but it's like Punk,
Yeah.
Punk is the prototype of what you are, like the smaller wrestler, the indie guy. He was that prototype. and you are
Yeah,
the
like
reflection of him. All the wrestlers are not big Hulk Hogan's anymore. They're all CM Punk's and AJ Styles size.
and like you have to attribute a lot of that to Punk. Like Punk was really the first kind of big like indie darling signing to make a name for himself in WWE.
And like I said, he's the prototype of what the indies were. They were smaller guys. They weren't all big Batistas and fucking
Yeah.
looking like The Rock or looking like Hulk Hogan. They all looked like CM Punk. They all looked like AJ Styles. They all looked
But
like Roderick Strongs and shit, and they all looked like Seth Rollins or Tyler Black.
but then you kind of look at it from Seth Rollins' perspective, and it's like hey, like it wasn't enough for you to just leave. Like you couldn't just leave, but you had to bury this place. You had to bury Vince McMahon. You had to bury everybody. Like so you have to consider it from where Seth Rollins is coming from. Like you could have just left and said nothing. You could have
Yeah,
just
but then in
left
hindsight,
and
it's
said,
like didn't say nothing, and look where we are now with McMahon. So it's like again, it's a lot of there's a lot of truth to Punk says because now with
yeah,
hindsight and everything we know, it's like yeah, this company in the hands of the man it used to owner, the former owner, yeah, wasn't a great guy, and a lot of people under his leadership were also not great people. So you had wrestlers with staph infections and shit, and unsafe working conditions and nothing got done about it. So yeah, for CM Punk's side of things, like yeah, I'm gonna be bitter. I'm gonna be mad because I'm busting my ass to put money in your pocket and you can't give me the courtesy of like, hey, looking out for me.
it man, I don't even know if I want to kind of publicly say it. Did you kind of see that
Oh, we're going for
excerpt
a
from
Pepsi
Al Snow's
plunge?
Did you
Oh
see
no.
that excerpt from Al Snow's book?
From whose book?
Al Snow's?
Nah.
Yikes.
Well, what happened?
That's like man, like I don't even know if I want to kind of like say it.
I mean, you might as
Like
well
I but
now
I get
because you opened your mouth.
like I guess he was talking about like locker room antics and stuff. And I guess he was telling a story of and he didn't name any names, but I guess he was telling a story of where like there was at one point like they were all in the shower and it's like damn, like he was basically saying like they were all in the shower like getting showered up after the show, and I guess he had dropped the soap, and I guess he had bent over to pick it up, and like basically they all came and they all started shoving their fingers in his ass to the point where it actually like injured him, and then afterwards they peed on him.
What? That's crazy.
That's fucking wild. Like what's going on in these fucking locker rooms?
Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's what I'm
Bro,
saying.
like
So,
yeah,
like I said, under previous ownership, shit was kind of lawless. So, a guy like Punk can sit there and be disillusioned and upset and bitter, because, like I said, it was a culture and a behavior that was allowed because the owner engaged in the behavior.
but that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not even saying that Punk is wrong, and I'm not even saying he was wrong for putting the company on blast. Like I'm not even saying that, but I'm just saying like you can look at it from either perspective, because there's right and there's wrong to both perspectives. Like I said, like Seth Rollins, like like instead of like you like saying like like hey, like you could have just left and that could have been it. Like you didn't have to you didn't have to bury this place and you didn't have to put this place on blast like that. But then maybe he did. Maybe that did have to
If he didn't
happen.
put it on blast, then more things when the ball wouldn't have got rolling, then you might be not in a better place that you in now.
Yeah.
Like I said, one thing has to happen for the other to be better. Like Rollin wants to sit here and go, I had to build the place up from what you tore down, but it's like, you listen, it. I don't think you would have been able to build it up if the person in charge didn't get tore down. Think of it like that. If he didn't tear it
Mhm.
down, how would you be able to build it up? Especially to what it
It's
is
like
now from previous ownership.
it's like uh it's like the perfect example of it's always easier to make money when you're rich versus when you're poor, right? Because let's say like if you're rich, you want to start a business, you can do that. Like you have the capital to do that. Like you're already in a position where you could do that. You know what I mean? And I think it's like part of that too, right? Like it was easy for Seth Rollins to build the place back up because he was always the chosen one. He was always the guy. He was always the guy that they wanted. The company was always behind Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins was always in a position to succeed in WWE, whereas CM Punk was not. Like remember like his first world title, like he lost that in a backstage segment.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Got punted by Orton in Legacy, son. I remember that.
yeah. And then they didn't even give him a chance to get cleared. They're just like, "Oh, okay, he can't compete tonight. Take the title off him." So you kind of look at it too whereas yeah, like it was always easy for Seth Rollins because he was always in a favorable position where Punk was not. You know, like Punk had to continuously prove himself, whereas Seth could do no wrong. Like he was always in a position to succeed.
Yeah, he's one of Dusty's kids.
Hmm.
So if you want a Dusty kids, then you basically want a Paul's kids. And Paul's been behind the
Exactly.
scenes his entire career. As where Punk, like I said, he wasn't popular with the whole fam. Like I said, I'm hoping next week's show we get less of the popping circumstance of being on a new platform and all that, and we just go to like wrestling, couple promos, but more wrestling than anything. Oh, Rollins with the GTS.
You know, again, it's a thing where like I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. But I'm definitely gonna say that I don't think tonight's show, like it's not even that tonight's show was bad per se. It's just that I think it should have been better. I don't think it was as good as what it should have been. Like I said, underwhelming. Underwhelming is the perfect way to
I agree.
sum it up.
I would have done more matches and less of all the other stuff.
Like to me, we needed like less promos, like less talking, and we needed something memorable. Like we needed something like memorable that where like this is a Raw people are gonna look back at and remember for the for all of history. Like this is arguably one of the most important Raws ever in WWE's history. Like I think they just needed to go a little harder. Like like I said, we needed like I think we needed like a big return or we needed like
And now, Punk with the
We needed some
stomp.
surprises.
Punk just hitting him with
Like
the stomp over there.
the surprise element was not really there, and I sort of feel like that's what we needed tonight. Like I said, this would have been a good place to maybe have like one or two call ups or something, or maybe have like a call up or have like a return. Like you got all these bullets in the chamber. Like I would have pulled one off and been like, okay, Alexa, can you get to Raw tonight? It's again like I don't see the reason for I don't see the reason for not having Penta's debut.
Look at Kyle, man. Hogan came out there looking like he walked into the wrong convention center, and he got booed for it. And now Rollins hit him with the second GTS over here.
Kyle, I'm gonna disagree with you, bud. I think tonight's the show where they needed to. I think tonight needed to be the big show, like not next week. Like you gotta go strong right out of the gate.
You gonna put him in the pedigree
I like that.
on the
I
table?
like that. I like that. Despite this match not being advertised as like a no DQ match or no holds barred match, I like that the referee's just kind of
Pedigree.
letting them go. Oh,
They made them turtles extra sturdy. I see, huh?
mm, the days of people going through the announce table are over. They got LEDs now.
And now going for another pedigree. Two pedigrees in a row over here. Is this it for Punk? No, kicks out. No security for the pedigree. It is not protected.
How ironic would that be?
Hey, have a Snickers, Rollins. You're not you when you're hungry.
Mhm.
He needs a Snickers.
He does. Who doesn't? We all need a
I
Snickers.
do. I have Twix, but I don't have no Snickers.
Just get all the world leaders into a room and just give them all a Snickers and
By
world
the way,
peace will
we're
be
about to
achieved.
push overtime as far as the 3 hour mark is concerned for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, they did say that they were gonna have a. I guess it's not technically an overrun because I guess technically they can go as long as they want, but I did read that tonight's show was gonna go 30 minutes over.
Go for the buckle bomb.
Oof.
And another stomp. That's gotta be it. But no, he's too
Yeah.
close to the ropes.
Rollins put some spice on that. Bro, he launched him into that turnbuckle. Like he's like, man, he's like when I fucked up Sting's neck, he's like I was actually trying to protect him. Punk, I'm just gonna fucking yeet him into the turnbuckle. And if he dies, he dies.
Propping Punk up on the top ropes. Thinking about a what? Going for Falcon Arrow, maybe? Double,
I just want to see Punk hit the Pepsi plunge in WWE. Just
CM
one
Punk.
time. Just one time hit a Pepsi plunge.
Uh-oh, going for a superplex. Oh, but Punk reverse GTS.
Oh, that's got to be it.
And now Punk going
Oh,
for another one.
Rollins conveniently falls in perfect position.
Uh-huh. And the second one. Go for the cover.
Yeah, that's got
And
to be
Punk
it.
with the win.
There you go. Well, that was a hell of a match.
Oh, Rollins got a little bit of color there. Hard way, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Well, for the first Raw on Netflix, I would say the opening match was good. Main event was good. The the Jay and McIntyre match was okay. I guess was more to tell a story. And I would say women's title match was but we got a new champion, so I'm okay with that though.
I would say like the first match and the last match were good and everything else was just kind of like whatever. Well, like I don't know, like like you only had 4 matches and one of them was a Liv Morgan match and then the Jay Drew McIntyre was just kind of a nothing match. Like there was just kind of nothing to it. Like it wasn't like a competitive match to any degree. There was just nothing to it. So kind of the first match and the last match was good. Everything else was just kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, like four 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 matches is not enough matches on a 3-hour program.
Now Raw's still happening if you go to the YouTube channel because the show's still going on at the post show thing that's on YouTube now because it stopped on Netflix, but it's now running
Yeah.
on YouTube or the Netflix app on YouTube, Netflix channel on YouTube. Because like
Okay.
Punk and Rollins are still in the ring.
But I mean, I think obviously at this point, like nothing's gonna happen. It would have happened on the main show, but I don't know. I guess you never know.
Yeah. But I think that's gonna be it for us here tonight. How you feel being
Yeah.
having a 3-hour Raw again, man? You loved it, didn't you? You loved it.
No.
And we still didn't get no Les Bros.
It's just again, it's like I don't even know how it's possible, but it's 3 hours and you got less matches than before. So
You
we
got 4
got less
matches.
matches in
You got
3
less than a
hours.
pay-per-view.
Yeah, we got in a show that's the same length of a pay-per-view, we got less than a pay-per-view.
I don't know, but we'll be back here next week, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Smash that like, subscribe if you're not, and ring the bell so you stay notified. Like I said, we'll be back here next week for another Monday Night Raw live here on Netflix, and we'll talk about anything else going down in the world of wrestling. Probably talk about New Year's Evil, because that's tomorrow night. Anything to add before we call it, Matt?
Birds aren't real.
Indeed. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great night. See y'all next week. And remember to always kick out. Thick boys out. You said I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick. Hey, Danny, do you realize that tonight's Raw, you had a 3-hour Raw, and you got 4 matches, and less matches, you get a 3-hour pay. They give you 5. Yeah, that Hogan spot, not a right one. That Hulk spot was not a good move. He got booed out the building, bro. No, the saving grace is that they kept it short. They kept it short.
Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's keep you tight high. Get all this Dragon Ball Super. We got the skill to blow Xeno rain.
like they're still talking and shit. Like she's talking to CM Punk right now. Raw still.